You guys, it's Paco, and you're watching Bad Witch Books. Today we're going to be going over my August TBR. It is my first ever time using my TBR cards I made. I made a bunch of them. I based them off of characters, mostly. And then they have a prompt to them. So I'm going to roll a die. I have a 6 die, up to 6 die, because I'm human, and I usually read about, average 4 or 5 books a month. I've been reading more lately, but we're going to try to keep it. I'm going to try to, there's going to be punishments if I don't finish these books. I might read more, but there will be punishments if I don't read these books. But yeah, let's get to it. Let me see what I roll. Let me pick up a book so you guys can see me not cheat. Well, that happened. We're going to... Okay, right, let's try that again. Because... Okay. 4. So I'm gonna pull 4 cards. Let's see. I'm gonna shuffle up. Show you guys I'm shuffling, so I'm not cheating. And I'm gonna probably add more to these. I might go over what each of the prompts are with you guys one day. Maybe if you guys would like that as a video, comment down below if you would like that. I'm shuffling. Okay, so the first card I'm pulling is America Chavez. So America Chavez is a Marvel superhero. And this is the artwork I have for the card. She is a Puerto Rican superhero. So it's read a book by a Latin or Latinx author, or with a Latin or Latinx MC. So that is one book prompt. Let's see what my other 3 are. I'm looking at you guys when I'm shuffling. Okay. Batwoman. So it is to read a sapphic book, because Batwoman is a lesbian superhero. This is the Batwoman card. So I have to read a sapphic book. Okay. Let's see what my last 2 are. Wicked and Hulkling. So I have to read a gay romance. Okay. So Wicked and Hulkling, I don't know if you guys know who those are from Marvel, but it's Scarlet Witch's son and his boyfriend. We have to read a gay romance. And the last card I have are... Not cheating, not cheating, not cheating. Not cheating. That's not the card. That was the one that's not in. I don't know how that fake one got in there. Let's see what we got. Alright. I'm really not looking. Pokemon. Read a book with an animal companion. Okay. So I have those 4 books. Yeah, we'll see what we get. So now I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna think about the books I'm going to read for the prompts, and then I'll be back in a minute. Well, it's gonna seem like a minute, but it might be a little bit of time after I think about it. The 4 books I have planned to read, and well, basically my August TBR, because I got 2 other books I added to this that aren't prompts, but I will still plan to read this month. But so yeah, the first prompt was Batwoman. Read a sapphic book. The book I picked was Sweet and Bitter Magic. This is about 2 girls. One's a witch who is banished from her coven, and one is like a magic... She's not a witch. She's a source, I think it's called. And they're forced to work together, and I think they fall for each other. And so yeah, I'm excited for this. I love witches, Bad Witch book. Gotta stay on brand. So the next book I have is going to be for the prompt America Chavez. Let's read a book by a Latinx author. And for that, I have the Bells with Games. And this is about Puerto Rican dragon riders in an Olympics-like thing. Oh, it's the Blades Raft World Cup. It's a tournament where dragons and their riders fight for glory. And I'm excited to read it. Dragon riders. Yes. And this cover is amazing. I know the second book is coming out soon, I believe. So, I've been meaning to read this forever. And the author is... right here. I don't want to mispronounce the name. I think it's Amparo Ortiz. I'm super excited to read this. I love her on Twitter. I know she's writing a White Tiger story for the Marvel Latinx anthology we're getting, so I'm super excited for that because I love White Tiger. I love dragons, so I'm really excited for this book. So the next prompt was Pokemon. Read a book with an animal companion. And for that, of course, I'm going to be reading Wing of Shadows. This is by Nikki Palparetto. This is the third and final book in the Feather... What is this trilogy called? Crown of Feathers trilogy. I'm so excited for this. I've been really excited for this book when I read the first two earlier this year. Or I read the first one, I think, last year, December. Or the first one in January. So I'm super excited for this. I'll probably listen to the audio, even though I have this, because I listened to the audio for the other two. I'm really excited for this. It's about Phoenix Riders. So yeah, that's how it fits the animal prompt. But yeah, Pokemon prompt. I'm excited. And so the last one was Wiccan and Hulkling, which was Read a Gay Romance. And I'm going to be reading The Darkness Outside of Us. Or Outside Us. This is a space gaze book, basically. And it is about two boys alone in space that have to work together. I think it's like enemies to lovers. Or rivals. I think they're from two different, like, things. But I'm excited to read it. I love the cover. I love this, like, light palette they have going for it. But yeah, so those are the, like, books I plan to read. Novels, I guess you could say. For the month, I do have a book club book, which I will be adding a clip in when I figure out what that book is later this week. It is Sunday. So yeah. And then I plan to read the entire Greg Rucka New 52 Wonder Woman run. I've had this. I finally have, like, collected all of them. And I probably will read them, like, physically, not online, digitally, like I have, just because I have them. I might decide to try to read them digitally. But this is volume 1, The Lies. I think he has 4 volumes. But yeah, I plan to read it. I want to just get on my Wonder Woman. I want to read all the good Wonder Woman stories. I know Greg Rucka is, like, an iconic Wonder Woman writer. And so I've been meaning to read the series. And I finally will this month. And then for my Marvel pick, because I always try to do a Marvel series and a DC series, I will be reading Loki, Agent of Asgard. I've been meaning to read the series, and Marvel and Comixology had it for free because of the Loki series, so I will finally be reading that. I have a friend on TikTok who loves the series, and so I'm going to be reading it so I could just, like, tell her I finally read it. And then a book I hope to finish before August starts. I just started it today. It is Sunday, so that gives me a week to read it. But you might see it on the, hopefully you'll see it in the next video, which is going to be my, July wrap-up. But it is 1,500 Miles from the Sun. This is the without the cover, because I read them without the cover. Gorgeous, so, like, I love that. But yeah, that is my TBR for the month. Let me know what you guys plan to read for August. Can you believe it's already August? I'm, like, so surprised. But yeah, let me know what you guys plan to read and what you think of my card game, and if you guys would like to see all the prompts. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, of course.